Hello, Star Wars Galaxy of Hero players. Antitesh Shorto here. Today, I'm going to do a recap. I'm not going to do this a lot, but I'm just doing a recap of the specific um, Grand Arena battle that I had of March 1st, 2023. I believe I got APgains. Something like that. I don't know the best terminology of that. Basically, APgains has a certain strategy in Grand Arena, and this guy was trying to do that against me. For the most part, I think it failed, and I'll go over it a bit. But here it is. Boom. Now you're like, okay, it looks like a regular battlefield. Does it now? How many characters in this territory? None. He put nothing there. He actually put a small team up front, so I can at least have something to do. I Darth Nihilus soloed this. I will have a video of what I try to attempt to do right after I get done talking about it. And I will put that on ×2 speed, so, saves you guys some time. But yeah, look at this. Ugnaught, Lobot. I don't know why you couldn't have done Lobot, Ugnaught. But, it doesn't matter. And Cup. That's the team he used. That's it. Back wall, nothing. And this is a strategy APgains. Of course, he does no teams at all. Because when I got in, I was going this thing. No, it was this page here. I saw, hey, I have 700. I'm like, wait, when did I attack? I don't remember attacking because it was like almost an hour in. To my, an hour in after, it was the attack phase. So I went in and I was like, what is going on? Because I'm like, I don't remember attacking. So yeah. Fleets is what he got me on. At least that's what it looked like he was going to do. This is what he put on defense. I really royally screwed up on the bottom one. Should have used Separatist there, not Galactic Republic. But First Order I used on I used a Tarkin mirror, kind of a Tarkin mirror team. Except mine did better. But yeah, my First Order isn't relic high enough to have beaten this, and I've tried this numerous times. I'm failing flat, and I think it's just because my TIE Echelon, the First Order officer needs to be bulkier. So, but I'm gonna quickly show my defense. So he one shot. Come on. There it is. One shot everything. There. Now, what's interesting is he fought a bunch of Datacron teams. Yeah, all my Datacrons that I do get, a lot of them, if you notice, there's a few 6s and a few 4s. All the rest of them are 3s. Just so I can at least get that, essentially, that bonus unique, essentially, for the team. And those little stats. But yeah, this is what I had on defense. He 2-shot my GK team, or my Kenobi team. He 3-shot an Embo team, but he did that battle like one of the last few. He finished everything but Embo and went back to it later. He attacked this row first. 2-shot my Qui-Gon, 6-shot my Bam, Quill, and IG-11, but I think it's because of the Datacron I had on there. I think it had some unique stats. And then my CLS team. This CLS team has like 100%, 106% tenacity off that Datacron, so he struggled a bit. So, but the meat that got him was this back wall. 12 on this. He saved this battle for last. The battle before this one, I think it was First Order, and then, because I was watching it while I was on my lunch break. It was the First Order, and then the Embo team. But then he had 8 battles on this Jango Fett team. I'm like, dang, that's a lot. So he has like 23 battles here. Let's see if I can do my math here. I think it was like 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah. 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43 different teams he had to use. Granted, he would have struggled worse if he put everything on defense. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying. And I'll admit, this strategy to me is annoying because Like, this is the first time it happened, but when it happens, it's annoying because, like, one, what fun do I get to have to fight your roster? And his roster, surprisingly, is very interesting. I'm going to go into it. Yeah, look at that. Look at his, like, when I first checked out who I was facing, see, you know, what's his data, what teams he has. He has Lobot and that. And I think he's doing it to fall. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't care about those arena ranks. But this is his 5 GLs. 5 GLs there. Only Relic 8 Lord Vader. He has Maul. He has Malik. He has Grievous. Malgus. He has 5 Inquisitors. Let me see. He has 5 Inquisitors. So he's waiting for, you know, Grand Inquisitor to come back around again. But yeah, this is all. But what's interesting, look at this. Boom, no mods. Now, I don't know if he placed the mods and then this is actually what's his live account is what it's looking like. So he's missing some mods on a lot of characters. I've been wanting to look. I just got off work. No mods. He has no mods on his characters. It's like, what? Yeah, no mods. I was also looking. He also has, I think he took them off just to, I think, try to trip me up if I was looking, but I don't look at this stuff. But he has ships, but where's his datacrons? He has no datacrons. He's not even ranking, he's not even using datacrons. He's someone that just doesn't want to even touch them. So kudos to that. Kudos to the unique strategy he's employing, but it is just such an annoyance. It is such an annoyance. And Star Killer, I don't know. Like, I wanted to at least have some fun fighting, but I'll admit though, when I was watching the battles, I was just enjoying watching him, you know, fight and struggle against some of these teams. I'm like, yes, this got a hold, this got a hold, and then this one got like 3 holds, and then I had to go back from lunch back to work, and so on. So, but yeah, APgains, your strategy is weird, interesting, and it can work at times. But I think one of the things that really does cripple it if the person doesn't go after datacrons is datacrons. If you don't go after datacrons, you're going to struggle a bit. So that strategy may or may not work as well. Going, you know, one team or no teams and just a fleet only. Also, quick note, I forgot to show this. He does not have the profundity. This is the only capital ships he had. So he put pretty much all his, you know, his Empire teams on defense, and then everything else was for offense. And I think he used his first order to fight my Executor, and then the other 2 took on the other 2 teams. And yeah, like if he would have if he would have beaten that Iden team, I would have lost. And I was, you know, really, you know, like I only had one team I could solo, and I struggled against one other team. I could probably gotten an extra like 30 points. And even then I would have still lost. I was doing the math and stuff. So I don't know. This strategy is weird. I personally don't like it. Just because, one, I don't get to have fun, you know, trying my teams out against other teams. I was looking forward to that in 3v3. So I should have looked him up on swoga.gg when I first looked at his, you know, when I went in and saw, you know, this, I should have been like, something's fishy. Let me look at these. Because then I would have probably countered him a little better and thrown maybe 2 more GLs on defense and really screwed him up, and he wouldn't have gotten even close. But he unfortunately, yeah, so it's like, what do you know? Like, I don't look at swoga.gg as much. I'll admit, I don't. I'm sure this has tripped up a lot of teams, because lately I tend to do either 2-1 or 1-2 on wins versus losses. Every now and then I'll lose 3 in a row because, oh man, just it's who I'm facing. But my offensive wins are 4107, and his offensive wins are 3682. So he's pretty close. So I'm sure he's been employing this strategy a lot. I'm actually going to look it up later. But yeah, I just want to bring it up and say, hey, keep an eye out. This guy's doing this strategy. It's APgains strategy. I'm sure it doesn't work all the time. I don't pay attention to much of APgains videos lately because it's just been too busy. And I've only been paying attention to the ones in the news for like Arnold T and stuff like that. But every now and then I'll plug into APgains to check out some of his video clips. But lately I haven't. So I haven't seen if he's still trying to employ this strategy. But it is effective if you have a huge ship advantage. Then you would, and you know that you have enough GLs and stuff to beat the grounds, and then just take out the ships and you're good to go and let them struggle against yours. So something to keep an eye out going forward for those. But yeah, it's very interesting. Aside from that, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you like to try this strategy out, or do you like this strategy? Have you ran across this strategy before? Thanks for watching, and you guys have a phenomenal day.